Alrighty. Hello everybody. This is Kirusho here, and now, before we do begin, let us give a brief little review. In the last part, a number of things have happened. We had Deku, and we also had Barbara. Now, these two have just begun a relationship, where Deku and Barbara, they were both victims of the Joker, but they found ways to heal. Barbara healed in a healthy way. Deku healed in an unhealthy way. He went down a dark path and she stayed in the light. But eventually their paths did meet somewhere in the middle. Barbara took a bit of a dark path by not stopping Deku from killing the Joker. But Deku, he took a bit of a lighter path by only trying to kill the Joker. No more of Gotham's criminals, and no more. He'll put down the guns and be a part of the Bat family. However, Deku hasn't murdered since the day he killed the second Joker. And the third one has been quiet for over a year. Now, that worries Batman and the Bat family. They took back their city, but Gotham was put into havoc for about 3, if not 4 months. Now, everyone, they felt the backlash from that. But most importantly, the Bat family, they have not heard anything. No rumors, no schemes, no nothing. Things are business as usual, but the absence is deafening. Without the Joker's little scheme, without him trying to go around and mess with the Bat family, no one really knows what he plans to do. And that does say quite a lot, especially because Batman, he is a bit more nervous. However, right now, as he's going to walk up the staircase to the Batcave, there actually is the Bat family, aka Dick Grayson, Izuku Midoriya, Barbara Gordon, Tim Drake, Duke, if I remember his name correctly. I actually don't. Duke Thomas, I believe his name is. I don't know much about him. And then Harper Row. I really hope that his name is Duke Thomas, because I feel like I might be getting him confused with another character. I think that's right. Anyways, now. Duke and Harper. These two are the newest members of the Bat family. But Deku, he has taken on a mentorship role with Harper Row, because he is trying to teach her how to put down the guns like he did, how to be a good combatant and fight properly. And Duke, he has learned some of those lessons. Now, with that being said, there actually is those members of the Bat family. They're playing tag, and right now, they're having fun, as we do currently have Deku, who he's chasing everybody around in his go-kart. And right now, whenever everybody does get a break off, Deku immediately goes after Dick. Now, Deku, he's driving fast, and he does get to bring up his own paintball gun. Him going to hold it outwards and shoot. As Dick, the moment he did get to hear the shot, he swerved directly to the right. Him going to bring his hand out and step on his brake, as he threw the wheel directly to the left. And he drifted around a statue, as Deku hit that. And Deku, he actually got a turn, holding out the paint gun in front of Dick. Him going to shoot in his path, as Dick, he went to go dodge out of the way. Him moving and evading. And Deku, he kept on the chase. As there was where Deku, he stopped for a second and looked around, before he actually saw where Dick was. And then he saw where Dick's pathway was, the way he dodged. And let's see, a shot here, and then a shot there. Dick actually going to turn, looking towards Deku. I'm going to dodge Deku's first shot, as the second one actually is going to hit his wheel. And right now Dick, he has a slam on his brakes, as he does come to a full stop. Him actually somewhat tearing up the dirt. As Deku, he does somewhat going to get back down in his cart and drive over. Him telling Dick, going to hand over the paintball gun. Remember, 30 seconds, no headshots. Ah, damn it. Okay. Him actually gonna bring his hand out. Him holding up his drink. Asking Deku if he could refill his drink first, or if he could do it while they're on the chase. You didn't let me, so good luck with that. Deku's speeding away. And Dick, he actually does go to somewhat turn. Him gonna try and see where the bottle is. However, Deku, he actually does bring his hand up and activate his comms, talking about it. Okay, he's on line 4. So, how's everyone doing? And there actually is Barbara. She goes to talk about it. She's actually doing pretty fine. But then again, is he still it? Nope, it's Dick. Wait, shit. I gotta go. This be where Duke does go speed away. And Deku, he does listen. As assumably Dick, he's trying to teach Duke a bit more about how to dodge. Because that's a pretty fucking valuable lesson to learn. Now, Deku, he actually did tell Barbara. Line 1. Yeah. Hey, are you guys just gonna leave me here by myself? Harper, talk to Tim. Okay, but Tim, do you have any advice here for Dick? Yeah. He usually likes to aim a bit more to his right. He won't hit you, but he'll try and hit your cart. It's a more isolated target, but if he does try to actually aim for you, try and dodge the right shoulder. He always tends to aim for that one. Really? At least for me. I'm assuming because, wait, there he is. I gotta go. I'm actually gonna drive away. And Harper, she herself to start to drive her cart. As Deku and Barbara, they switched over to line 1. This being where Deku, whenever Barbara does go to pop in, he has to ask her. So, himself someone driving around, ask her if she feels like going to lunch. Hmm? Are you serious? You know, we're not supposed to take these carts off of the manor grounds. I know, but I'm talking about later. Maybe, but you yourself have been drinking. I know I have. Fine. We'll order takeout then. You think everyone would like takeout? It depends on where you go. What were you thinking? I was thinking pizza, but I don't really think that would be a good idea. Hmm, you could ask Alfred just to say surprise me. You're right about that. But Alfred's also sometimes simple. He'd rather cook a meal than get takeout, and if I ask him for takeout, then he'd probably try and find a fancy restaurant. Maybe so, but hey, I think he'd appreciate not having to do the dishes. Then again, who's gonna spare the statues this time? I don't know. Though I do gotta say, we could just make Tim do it. Didn't he do it last time? There's that, yeah, but we usually always play that one game to decide. Right. Now, right now we do actually have Bruce, who he does to walk outside. And there actually is where Tim, he drove up. Him seeing Bruce as the man went to go cross his arms and tell Tim to stop. And Tim, he went to go hit his brakes and stop in his tracks. As Bruce tried to ask exactly where everybody else was. As there was where Dick, he came swinging around the corner. Him bringing up the gun and going to turn instead to see Bruce. I'm going to put the gun down and I'm going to drive over. Him actually going to do so before going to set down his glass of whiskey. Him asking exactly what's up. I think I may have found something. So far, we need to get everyone together and talk. So where are the other two? I don't know. I think we're actually going to hear someone popping in the channel. As Dick is trying to tell them. Bruce wants to talk to everyone. And, get over here with the carts. Fast. Now, Deku and Barbara, they were still sitting there talking to each other. And Deku, he actually let Barbara take the lead, as he followed behind her. Now, the two eventually arrived back over to the area where Bruce was, and Bruce took a bit of a look around. Him looking towards the grass, and then looking at a few of the statues that are here. Before he tried to talk about it, try to keep it out back. Uh, well, it's too open for that. So you need obstacles? I can get someone to build them, or hire a contractor with a credit card. You guys, just clean up. Right. Tim will handle that. Why do I have to handle that? Because you always end up losing the game. Okay, that's not fair. Just because I don't know how to speak that language doesn't mean you all can use it to try and make fun of me. Then learn it. You'd think for a computer whiz, you'd have your time management correctly. That's not funny. Besides, not even Harper or Duke know it. So I'm not alone. Make one of them clean it. You see, we tried that, but they don't do it and you're too responsible. I hate you guys. Don't worry about it, Tim. Hey, they're actually going to lean forwards, expressing. If Tim really hated them, then he wouldn't do it. And they'd all get in trouble. So hey, he could say he hates them all he wants, but they're all still family. And Tim actually just won't crack a smile. As Bruce, he does go back to the matter at hand. Okay, so listen up. He wants all of them to actually be serious here and come inside for the meeting because drinking whiskey in a go-kart and trying to talk about trying to save Gotham, it doesn't seem very serious to him. And right now everyone, they do to stand up. They're going to grab the bottle and walk inside. As everyone do, they do get to sit down. And right now Bruce talks about it. A few schemes are happening. Harley and Ivy, they've popped up. And right now, he's also kind of worried about what might be happening down at the Gotham Harbor. He might have a lead on Joker. And everyone, they do go to fall silent. As Deku, he doesn't want to sit there. Him going to knock back his glass as Bruce talks about it. He's going to try and go down there and investigate. He'd like to take Duke with him. And Harper, she can tag along as well. He feels like this will be an interesting piece to show them. He wants them to understand. The Joker is a threat to take very, very seriously. Anything they know about him either is wrong or they don't fully understand it. So, he's going to take them with him. Right now, though, some of the people who are back in Gotham include Bane. Bruce actually turned to Deku, asking him, would he like Tim to take care of it, or would he? Bane's more of a physical threat. Scarecrow's in town as well, and he knows how well Deku likes to handle him. I'll take Bane. You sure? Yeah. If Joker's back in town, I need some stress relief. And Bane can take a punch. Alright. Barbara, what about you? He might need backup for Bane. We don't know what he might have, or we won't know if his venom supply is better, or if he has a better recipe. I'll run back up and Tim can help out Dick. Okay. So it's settled then. I need to get into contact with Kate and find out where she is. I think she's still on vacation. Really? Yeah. I know she took some time off recently, and it's deserved. So, while she enjoys her vacation, let's all make sure we can keep Gotham safe. Right. Radio. Yep. Now, everyone, they do get to leave. And right now, Deku, him and Barbara, they left together. And Dick actually somewhat stayed behind. He's going to do some more training. And then whenever he does get to leave on patrol tonight, he'll leave a little early. Just because he wants to make sure Gotham is a little bit safer. Now, Deku and Barbara went back to her place. And the two, they showered and went to go relax. They have time before patrol. And the two, they decided to spend it together. They sat on the couch and watched TV. And the place, it was active with security. Now, Deku, he expressed his own concerns to Barbara about exactly what might happen tonight. And Barbara, she tried to at least calm him down. Right now, Deku, he lay there with his head on her lap, and she was somewhat messing around with his hair. As the TV was on, she expressed about it. Bruce is going to help find the Joker. They can try to obsess over it, or they can try to make a big deal of it, but ultimately, yeah, the Joker is a problem. They'll get him, put him in Arkham, and he'll rot in there with Hugo. Deku and Barbara, they enjoyed their time, and then they went out on patrol and went to go try and stop Bane. They were able to stop his latest scheme. However, they got some damage and came home. And Deku, he had a lot going through his mind when he laid there, licking his wounds, in bed. He definitely felt better. He definitely felt calmer. So, yeah. Hmm. Everything going through his own head. He's finally out of it? No, no. He can't think that way. He's only been calm because Joker hasn't been around, and he's been around the Bat family. No, he's been around family. They've been helping him. They've definitely done a lot for him. So there's that. It's nice. But why does it feel like there's something missing? That being on Deku's mind. As currently he does lay there. One of his arms wrapped around Barbara. And Barbara, she does somewhat lay there with her hand on his chest. It definitely is interesting. There's something going on and he doesn't know what. A gut feeling, maybe. That could be it. But why exactly is that? Okay. His gut is telling him that there's something wrong. But it doesn't know if it's danger or a missing fragment. God damn. Okay, his mind is playing tricks on him, maybe. No. Ugh. Okay, Izuku. Barbara says it herself. You overreact, you overthink. You're looking for variables that don't matter. Right. Right. Maybe some sleep will help fix his goddamn brain. That don't take his mind. I'm gonna close his eyes. And there actually is the next morning. The next morning, Deku, him and Barbara, they get phone calls. From both Dick and Bruce. And Deku, he answered his call from Bruce. And Barbara answered her own phone call from Dick. They all wanted to meet up at the mansion, because a clue was found on the Joker's whereabouts. And that kind of puts everybody at an all points bulletin. Now, Deku and Barbara, they went there together. And whenever they did arrive, Dick, he actually got a turn, seeing the two as he went to go comment on it. He commented on how the two are gonna not believe this. But the latest scheme the Joker has, it's definitely something. Now, Dick, he is gonna walk over. Him and Barbara are gonna look up as Bruce is gonna switch to a picture. And it's actually a bit more alarming. Deku, he goes to sit there. I'm gonna stare up at the screen and see. No, that can't be. As right now, Deku does to see multiple people, bleached skin, and the white teeth. One man has the yellow set, but even then, he's concerned. That may not be the Joker. That might just be some random guy made to look more like him. Made to try and antagonize him specifically. And right now, Batman, he went to go comment on it. Crime alleyway, Izuku's home, and also in the spot where the circus used to be. That is one of the 3 locations they found so far. He's expecting more to pop up, especially because, if he's correct, there was one in Crime Alley not too long ago. And Joker already put one where he was, where the Batman was born. The empty lot used to be where the circus Dick performed at was, before he lost his parents. And that Deku is going to turn his head. Dick is going to put his head down and think. The Joker knows his own identity, and that worries him. But the Joker, he also knows Izuku's. And he's assuming that third location, it might be Barbara's former apartment. It might be where he shot her. And, well, Barbara actually going to feel her hands shake a bit. As Deku, he actually brought his hand outwards. Him going to somewhat step forwards and grab on Barbara's. As he hid their hands with his body. And Barbara, she actually somewhat gave Deku a bit of a squeeze. As Deku, he talked about it. He wanted to know more. He wanted to know what Bruce may have found, any additional information. And Bruce didn't really know what to tell him. He told him what he could. But right now, there's a few things happening. There actually is the Joker, or the Pale Man, who currently, he is swimming down below, deep, deep below Arkham, or really below Gotham. He's been down under before, and this is no different. However, right now, the man, he does get a surface. Him going to take a breath, since he had a very, very far swim. And right now, the man is going to climb out of the water. Cold and disgusting. Well, doesn't it feel just like home? Now, Joker, he steps out, and right now, he's going to enact his latest scheme on the Bat family. All of them in one spot. Just what he wanted. And right now the Joker, he goes to release his gas. The gas that should affect all of them, but leave him unharmed. Now, Bruce actually sat there, him right now in the chair, and he had a lot going through his own head. A lot of things he wanted to do. However, there was where he tried to stand. He felt the numbness in his hands. He knew that something wasn't right. There was a strange smell, and they're just Bruce starting to laugh. And right now, everyone, they want to go someone turn to look at him. Batman is laughing in the chair, and there actually was their Dick. Him and Tim started to laugh, and then Barbara, she also started to laugh herself. But then there was also Duke and Harper. Everybody started to laugh. And Deku, whenever he felt the grin form on his face, he knew something was off. Everybody did by that point. However, when he tried to move and turn, there was where his limbs, they felt more like mechanisms, gears, that haven't been used in a while. He noticed that he couldn't move. Everybody couldn't. People started to fall over. And the Bat family, they were left unaware that their own base was just turned into a death trap. Or rather, the next part of Joker's little fun game. Now, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. And have an amazing day. I'll catch you guys in the next part.